All right, folks, we are back, and the green flag has just flown here at Lime Rock. Our apologies, no idea what happened, but we are back. Edmund Jones quickly out to the front. Harley Barletta holding on in second after being on the pole. And Edmund Jones will lead lap number 1. Oh, we've already got a problem, and Barletta is around. Lux is in a problem back behind as well. We'll take a look at those replays here in just a moment. Edmund Jones appears to be having connection problems at the front, but he does set the fastest lap. Nico, yes, we are just technical glitches to start the night. You gotta love it, buddy. Justin Schultz also has had a problem back behind. We're still getting things back online, but definitely an interesting start. Richie Joplin has moved up to second. Zach Mead in third. Andrew Thornton in fourth. Brian Hewitt in fifth. Hewitt, not known for being a road racer, but over the last couple of seasons in these Jones BS races, he has been able to make headway. Right now, right on the bumper of Harley Barletta. After Barletta's early problems, Ryan McDaniels also had an issue back behind. Hey, good evening, Ducky. Technical problems to start the night. Let's see if we can take a look at some of the early incidents. Starting with David Lux. Coming over the hill, headed down toward the downhill. Lux gets deep into that right-hander, just shoots off the track. Likely to see quite a bit of that, but he lost a lot of momentum. Ed Sr. also having a problem here in the early going. Looks like he got a little bit of a bump. There's Ed Sr. coming through turn 1. You see the back end step out, and he just goes a bit wide. And let's quickly take a look at the incident that sent our pole sitter back. There's Harley Barletta sitting in second. Oh, Richie gets to the inside, gets into his right rear quarter panel, sends him around. Justin Schultz just a moment later having issues as well. Coming out of the second turn, just gets off into the grass. Ryan McDaniel also had an issue that cost him a spot. Ryan coming to the top of the hill, gets a bit loose, gets a big bump from behind, and ends up in the outside fence. Definitely an interesting start to this one. And just a moment ago, Tyler Clifford had a big incident. There's Clifford in the blue and purple car. Ryan just ahead, goes off in the grass. Clifford just barely clips it, but goes sideways. Quickly recovers, and Ryan McDaniel has had a problem. There's McDaniel's had a rough start at the top of the hill, goes off into the grass, comes back across, a very close call, but does get it off track and stopped. Whoa! The leader comes by, and a little bit of a close call there. Edmund Jones still in the lead by 3.7 seconds over Richie. Andrew Thornton, realistically, really a dirt racer for Thornton, but he is already up into third. Barletta back up into fourth. Barletta does have the fastest lap of the night so far a couple laps ago as he tries to fight his way back to the front. Zachary Meade now up into fifth, Hewitt in sixth, David Lux in seventh, John Berry in eighth. Tyler Clifford started in sixth, is back to ninth, and Ed Sr. on the move up to 10th. And again, our apologies for the rough start to the night, but we're in for some awesome racing. Don't forget, late models right now, followed quickly by the ARCA car. Edmund Jones has led every lap so far. Now has a 4.5 second lead as Andrew Thornton has just lost a lot of ground. He's gone from third back to fifth. Let's see what happened coming through the final turn. Thornton right on the back bumper of Harley Barletta, just gets loose, goes wide. Take another angle at this. Oh, Andrew got too much of the curbing and shoots to the inside. Hey, good evening, Desiree. Great to see you. Edmund Jones' lead has started to shrink, but with 4 laps to go, can Richie catch him? Edmund starting to get back into some lap traffic. Currently, Tyler Clifford in ninth is the last car on the lead lap. Harley Barletta has made his way back up into third as Justin Schultz has gone to pit road. Oh, Schultz's engine lets go. Schultz's engine lets go. He will be able to get it repaired. But will we see him back out on track in the next 3 laps? And Ryan McDaniel in 10th has come in unexpectedly to pit road. Looks like Ryan has some heavy damage. He has had some problems here in the early going. Harley Barletta had that early incident with Richie Joplin, has fought his way back up into third. He is 3.3 seconds behind Richie. Meanwhile, Edmund Jones comes down. He'll get 2 laps to go here at Lime Rock. Joe Lutz, who was new last season, Joe has definitely gotten substantially better. He's currently running an 8. Ryan McDaniel completed his pit stop, but there you see a wrecked Ryan. Let's see, Ryan had the car fixed, but coming toward the uphill, he gets loose, goes wide, loses it at the top of the hill, and a hard hit into the fence. And here we go, white flag flies one more time around for Edmund Jones. His lead continuing to shrink, but 3.8 seconds at the moment. And folks, don't forget, still one more race to go tonight. ARCA cars take on Lime Rock here shortly after the race. As here comes Edmund over the top. Hey, good evening, the Maniac. And down the hill one last time, Edmund Jones out of the final turn will win the first road course race of the season at Lime Rock. Richie Joplin holds on to come home in second. Harley Barletta pulls off third and has an awesome comeback after the early incident. Let's see if we can get a word with our top 3, starting with Harley Barletta. Harley, congratulations. Definitely had a comeback in a rough race. Not the way you wanted this to go.
Nah, man, Richie just straight took me out.
Well, I see you chasing him down, even though it's the cool-down lap. Have you cooled down, or is Richie about to find out you're not?
Oh, I'm cool. There's no bad blood. It actually helped me out because I was able to come up here and pass a few cars, so it made me feel good about myself.
Well, man, it was definitely a big setback, but a great comeback and a great attitude afterwards, man. Congratulations. Great run tonight.
Thanks, Doug. Good to hear from you, buddy.
Harley Barletta coming home in third. Richie Joplin finishes in second. Richie, congratulations. You come home in second. A little bit of a bump there to pick up the position, but still a great run.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. I'm not a good left or righter guy. I held on as best as I could. Harley's coming back, catching me. I caused Derringer to spin out. And I'm just not a road racer at all. Don't need to be on a road race track, but I do my best at what I can do, keep it on the track, and don't mean to hit nobody. But this time I failed at that.
Well, man, still a great run, a great finish. And there at the end, you were running Edmund down. How many more laps did you need to get to him, or could you have?
I don't think I could have. I mean, if he would have messed up, maybe, but it would have been a good race. But I don't know. I probably had to do the little bump and run kind of deal, and I don't want to do that. I done messed up enough tonight for that kind of stuff. But I just want to throw out there for my sponsor, Allo Wheel Repair out of Greenville, South Carolina. Thanks for jumping on my car, and thanks for Flaming Karma Designs for the paint. And I'll take a second.
Well, great job, buddy. Richie Joplin coming home in second, but Edmund Jones pulls off the win here tonight. Edmund, you qualified second, passed him on the first lap, never looked back. That last couple laps, though, kind of got a little worrisome for you.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely interesting to say the least. You know, just trying to get around some lap cars and everything, and I don't know what happened between Harley and Richie there, but if that didn't happen, there's a good chance I probably don't win this, because Harley was bad fast, and I had to push it a little bit and try to get a little bit of a gap on Richie there, and that way when we did get to lap traffic, I could actually have time to navigate it, because we're a bunch of oval guys. We're not road coursers, and to say the least, there's a couple guys out here, man, it was sketch. Especially that dude in the 69, like, god damn.
Ryan definitely had a wild night, but man, race 2, you're on the podium, a great start in the points, and man, a great way to get the season rolling.
Yeah, great way, and this is going to be a battle between me and Richie all season long. You know, he won week 1, I finished second. Here we are, flip-flop. Can't wait to see what's going to happen.
Well, man, now to the ARCA cars, it's definitely going to get even more exciting, more power, probably not as much grip.
No, what's funny is they actually run about the same lap times as these late models, but they are so sketchy to drive. Definitely going to be a rough time for most of the guys out here.
Well, it's definitely going to be exciting to watch, man. Congratulations. Let's see. I don't think did we have a sweep last season? I'm trying to remember. It seems like we had one sweep last season. Can you do it here tonight?
I'm going to definitely try. I know Richie's already bad fast in those ARCA cars, so it's going to be one of those. It might come down to battle between me, him, and Harley again. I'm going to try, but not expecting much out of the ARCA tonight.
All right, buddy. Good luck. Congratulations.
Hey, thanks, Doug.
All right, folks. Wow, what an eventful race, and obviously an eventful start to the broadcast. But, folks, stick around. We're going to be back in just a few moments. The ARCA cars are going at it, and it is the new ARCA cars, so our first time getting to see those in competition. And we already heard from Edmund, they are a bit sketchy out here. Let's see what they can do here at Lime Rock. Stick around, everybody. We'll be back in just a few moments.